Hey there guys, you've got Royal Sexy here, just giving you a quick overview on how to get player in town set up and ready to go. So first thing you want to do once you've got into your player in town is to place just any old lot. I've got a row lot here, and that will allow you to bring up your property, town management I should say, town management rather than property management. So in the town management screen here, you can add users, take them out, upgrade their levels if you're the town owner. So if I want to raise Firen's permissions up to steward, I don't think I've got access now, I'm merely a steward, so I don't have owner access to do that. But I can add residents in if I wanted to add, say, Net in here for when he gets online. I can add him as a resident, or I can remove him again. You can also add people to the banned list and they won't be able to get into your town at all from what I understand. So that's the town permissions. So residents that you want to add special permissions to, otherwise you can leave your lots unlocked and people will be able to get in there and use those lots. And you want to set up your stewards too as well. So in the lot management, which is the other new option here for you if you haven't had a town in game before, you can restrict claiming of the lot, so that'll allow only residents to claim the lot, or you can put a particular character in here. So if I want Net to be the only one who is allowed to do it, successfully added permission for this character to claim the plot, so now Net is the only person who can claim that lot. So I'll show you a little bit about placing deeds. They've got to be on a very flat surface. To pick them up, you just click on the box and on the marker, property marker, and you can rotate those around. But you see how we've got a bit of a hill here? It won't let me place on that. Water markers are extremely difficult to place. I've got a village water marker that I've just placed here, but I'll just show you how fussy the game can be about those. So let's see if I move it just a little bit even. There's only a very small amount of space, so you need to have it on land a little bit, but it's got to be in that little zone right there before you're able to place it. If you put it too far out, it won't place. If you put it too far in, the water property won't place. You also can't put it on the docks yet. Imagine that's coming sometime soon. So let's go see if we can find a spot to put something a bit bigger. I'll go down. So everyone's in the Paxley template at the moment from what I understand. Or just about everybody, unless there's some people with a different template. This is the only one I've seen so far. So if we want to put, say, well, let's go big. Let's go a keep. Whoa, that's a big property. So you can rotate that as usual. It's kind of hard to get a view of everything. So it looks like somebody's already placed a keep here. We might have to swing it around. And I'll go for a run over this way and see if I can fit it over here beside that keep property. I need to keep on going. So it's a little difficult to see where you're placing stuff. And if there's even a little bit of a rise, it's not going to place properly. So you can see at the end, up in this area, that's where it was clipping. So maybe I'll go the other way. Swing it around, see if we can get to it that way. If there's room, there might not be room for a keep here. Doesn't look good, does it? Right, so we'll skip the keep there. We'll see if we can put a city down. City should place okay. There we go, so there's plenty of options for where we can place the city property there. And we can spin it around until it starts intersecting with that other lot. Plenty of options in the middle of town here for that. Just have to be careful not to intersect with any of these little rises. You can see there's actually a little bit of a rise just here, which is probably what was getting in the way of that keep that I was trying to place. Of course, row houses are easy. Just pop them straight down like this. And they line up reasonably easily. You can see not perfect, but done a reasonable job on that one. Let's see if I can line it up a little bit better. Tricky. How's that look? Not much better. Never mind. You guys can play with that to your heart's content. And you can flip these around any old which way you like. Rotate them 45 degrees, 90 degrees, 180 degrees, or freeform. I'm just using the Q and the E keys to do that, or holding down the Control key and pressing Q and E. So there you just about have it. At the moment we cannot place any decorative items in the town, and I believe that shops and NPC buildings aren't in yet either. But that gives you a pretty good idea of how to place things. If you've got any questions, hit me up in the comments, or you can reach me in the usual ways through the forums, in IRC, places like that. I'm pretty easy to contact. So, thanks for watching.